Welcome back. It's none other than your girl cooking with Tammy, and I'm back in the house with another great recipe. Today I'm going to show you how I make my delicious shrimp seafood boil packet. So with all of that being said, let's get to cooking. Let's jump right in and introduce these ingredients. As you can see, we have our jumbo shrimp on deck, ready to go, washed, cleaned, and deveined. And we left the shells on. Yes, can't have a seafood boil without leaving on the shells. For our other ingredients, we have carrots as well as baby potatoes. We have the sausage on deck, salted butter, garlic powder, onion powder, seafood seasoning, aka cedar plank salmon seasoning, as well as paprika, Cajun seasoning, lemon pepper, roasted garlic and herb. We have some minced garlic, corn, parsley, as well as a packet of ranch. With all of that being said, let's get to cooking. Let's get it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start with prepping our sausage. Now, it doesn't matter if you want to cut it at a slant or if you want to cut it in circles. It's absolutely your preference and what you desire. However, when it comes down to the sausage, you can use andouille sausages, whether it be pork or even chicken. For those of you who don't know, they have chicken andouille as well. For this particular recipe, I'm going to be using kielbasa sausage, turkey kielbasa to be precise. If you're going to be adding eggs to your seafood boil, I want you to add those eggs to a pot with cold water. Get it on stovetop. Allow it to come to a rolling boil for about 10 minutes. Also, get those potatoes in the microwave. Why? Because the potatoes are going to take a little longer to cook, especially depending on the size. I'm going to be using baby potatoes, so I'm going to pop it into the microwave for about 10 minutes, all right? That should soften it up enough, so therefore when I combine it or add it to the seafood boil, everything is going to cook perfectly. Also, if you're going to be using regular potatoes, meaning the larger size potatoes, I want you to cut those potatoes in 4. Same thing, add it to the microwave. Instead of maybe, let's say 10 minutes, maybe you're gonna need 15 minutes on the clock to get those potatoes semi-softened. Back to our sausage. We're gonna add that sausage to a bowl, followed by our shrimp. Yes, this looks absolutely delicious already, and we haven't even seasoned it up or cooked it as yet, but it looks absolutely amazing. It's time for the fun part. We're going to start off with adding our onion powder, and it's seasoned to taste, along with our garlic powder. Add it on in there. We're also going to hit it off with our seafood seasoning, aka cedar plank salmon seasoning. If you can't find the cedar plank salmon seasoning, look for seafood seasoning. We're also going to get in there and hit it off with that paprika. This is not smoked paprika, but regular paprika. It's going to give it that nice color. We're also going to hit it off with some Cajun seasoning, along with that lemon pepper. Yes, it's going to bring such a great element and flavor to our seafood boil. We're also going to add our roasted garlic and herb seasoning, our minced garlic. No worries. Yes, we added garlic powder, and we're going to also add minced garlic. Trust me, it's not going to be too garlicky. It's going to be perfect. I wouldn't tell you something that's going to mess your food up, all right? Trust me on this one. It's going to be absolutely perfect. And last but not least, we're going to get in there and add our ranch powder. Let me tell you something, the ranch powder definitely elevates the flavors. We're going to add it. I remember when I did a seafood boil, somebody had asked me if they could use the ranch dressing in the bottle. I don't know. I've never used the ranch dressing in the bottle for a seafood boil, and I pretty much doubt it. Now that all of our seasonings are added to our seafood boil, we're going to get in there and we're going to mix it one up, toss it, turn it, shuffle it around. Now that everything is pretty much well combined, we're going to add our carrots to the mix it up some more, get those seasonings well incorporated with the seafood as well as our other ingredients, make it taste good, make it happen. We're also going to add our corn. Let me tell you, woo, this corn is going to be so flavorful. Mix it on in there as well. I know it looks like I'm running out of space. What am I going to do? Oh my goodness. No, I'm just joking. We're going to make it happen. We're also going to add our semi-cooked potatoes to the mix. Yes, we are. We're going to add it on in there. We're going to mix it up really good. Basically, when I took it out of the microwave, I allowed it to cool down just a tad bit before incorporating it with the seafood, because them potatoes is hot. And you don't want to cook your seafood just yet. We're going to place this bowl on over to the side, and we are going to work on chopping our parsley. Now, I know you're probably like, wait a minute, there's so many different textures going on here. Yes, your girl had a ton of parsley, and I figured, guess what? Put it all together and make it one. I have flat leaf parsley, Italian parsley, and Italian curly parsley going on. But anyway, we're just going to get in there, rough chop it really good. Once everything is nice and roughly chopped, we're going to add half of our parsley to our melted butter. And we're going to take the other portion of parsley and reserve it for later. We're going to take our melted butter and parsley, add it onto the seafood just like this. And your girl was trying to get in there and use those hands and incorporate the seasonings with all of that seafood. But guess what? It was kind of tough. It wasn't working out. So hubby was like, why don't you just get a secondary bowl, put it on top, and shake it all around and make it happen. And I'm like, you know what? That make a lot of sense. Let's do it. So we got the bowl and I started shaking it up. Take a good look. And as you can see, everything is perfectly seasoned. At this point in time, if you feel like you don't have enough seasoning, get back on in there, add that extra seasoning, get that bowl, shake it on up once again, and you will be good to go. I need you to grab a few pieces of aluminum foil for this particular job. We're not going to be using the 99-cent aluminum foil today. We need the heavy duty bad boy on deck. If you're going to be using the non-heavy duty aluminum foil, I'm going to need you to double or maybe even triple that aluminum foil, because we want to keep all of our flavors locked in. We don't want the aluminum foil to break and the saucy sauce starts dripping all over the place. That's not going to be good. So we need to keep everything locked into that foil so you get that nice steam effect and all of the flavors locked in. At this point in time, how you make your seafood packet is totally up to you. If you're making it for friends and family, some people might just want that corn, or maybe more sausage, more shrimp, whatever. But we're going to kind of make it an even situation. And once you think you have enough in there, you can never have enough seafood in your packet, trust me. We're going to just fold it on over into a tightly sealed envelope. We're just going to call it that for now. Make sure everything is well tucked away. Did I forget to mention, this shrimp seafood boil packet is not only limited to the oven, but you can place it on the grill as well. I mean, after all, it's grilling season, right? So you're going to preheat that grill to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. You're going to take those packets and place it directly onto the grill. And you're going to allow it to grill for 15 minutes. But here's the thing. You're going to go in there halfway, meaning 7.5 minutes, and flip that packet on over. So basically 7.5 minutes on each side. All right. And that is it, my friends, when it comes to the grill. And for the oven, we're going to do 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until everything is nice and fragrant. And that, my friends, is it when it comes to cooking instructions. After about 25 minutes, we're going to take our shrimp seafood boil packet out of the oven, and boom, this is what we have. And I can guarantee you the aroma is everything. Not to mention, it tastes even better. What? You're also going to add some lemons. For all of the ingredients and seasonings that I use to make this seafood boil, you got to have the lemons. It elevates and contributes to the flavors even more. You're going to add those eggs to the seafood boil, and let me tell you, it's going to change your life. Get those eggs, and trust me, you and your guests are going to be absolutely satisfied. Just in case you're wondering, what is it that Tammy's pouring onto that seafood boil? I'm going to tell you. All right, what I did while the seafood boil was in the oven, I got some additional melted butter, little Cajun seasoning, as well as paprika, and that reserved parsley that we had. Added everything basically to the bowl, and that is what we're going to be pouring on to make our saucy sauce for our seafood boil. And that is it, my friends. As always, I'm your girl Cooking with Tammy, and I will catch you guys in another video. I want you guys to stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.